cameras there as crews rushed in to pull out a group of people who were dumped into the ocean from a panga boat.
11 people were rescued, but 5 are still unaccounted for. 10 News reporter Natay Holmes is in Del Mar, where crews have been searching the water all morning.
A number of different agencies responded to the Del Mar coast during the rescue. But before help arrived, a number of people who live in the area jumped into action after hearing screams coming from the water. Surveillance video picking up the sound of those stuck in the water pleading for help.
I walked out on the deck, heard people desperately screaming. These were like death screams.
While his wife called 911, former ER doctor Steve Bierman grabbed his surfboard and headed to the shore.
And I ended up having to paddle about 300 or 400 yards out, well past the surf line. At that point, of course, I could hear this guy just screaming. It was so desperate.
With little strength, Bierman says the man held on to his surfboard as he was able to get him to the lifeguard boat. A Del Mar lifeguard was heading home late when he also heard the loud screams. He ran down to the beach and offered medical aid to those who came out of the water.
There were about 16 people in a panga coming up from Mexico.
Crews say the panga boat could not be found during the search.
It's been reported that this would be a dump and run where they the panga doesn't actually make it to shore. They'll have people swim off the coast, and then they head back south.
11 people were rescued, some not wearing life vests. Many were taken to the hospital with minor hypothermia. But Bierman says even during the most frightening moments, the individual he helped shared nothing but gratitude.
This guy had been in the water for over an hour, screaming his lungs out desperately for over an hour, trying to get to shore so he could have a better life than God knows what he had to endure where he came from. And while I'm paddling him in, instead of just holding on and saying nothing, 100 times all he could say is, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's just unbelievable.
The Del Mar fire chief says he doesn't know if those who are unaccounted for made it out of the water, but the Coast Guard crews will be searching until late this afternoon. In Del Mar, Natay Holmes, 10 News.